A single weapon reveal does not usually shake the global defense world. But when Israel quietly unveiled its newest rifle platform, reactions across military and defense industries were immediate and intense. Analysts were not surprised because it was powerful. They were surprised because of what it represented. A complete shift in battlefield design thinking. A weapon shaped by real combat data, urban warfare realities, and future conflict predictions. Israel's defense industry has always worked differently from most countries. It does not design weapons only for theory. It designs them through survival. Every generation of Israeli small arms is shaped by real operational pressure, difficult terrain, and fast-changing threats. This newest rifle is not just an upgrade. It is a completely new philosophy applied to modern infantry combat. To understand why this rifle surprised the world, we first need to understand the history behind Israeli weapon design. Since the early years of the Israeli state, small arms development was driven by necessity, limited manpower, constant security challenges, and a need for equipment that works in extreme environments. Dust, heat, urban streets, open deserts, tight alleyways, mountains, everything. From the early Uzi to the Galil and later the Tava, Israel consistently focused on reliability, compact size, and adaptability. Each weapon reflected its era. The new rifle continues that same tradition, but it pushes the concept further than most armies expected. What shocked analysts first was how quietly the rifle was developed. There was no major media campaign during early testing, no large export announcements at the beginning. The rifle appeared already mature, already tested, already field ready. That alone signaled that this was not a prototype weapon. It was a finished battlefield system. The second surprise came from the rifle's design philosophy. Instead of focusing only on raw firepower, the rifle is built around control, situational awareness, and digital integration. It is designed to work as part of a network, not just as a standalone firearm. That reflects how modern warfare is shifting from isolated engagements to fully connected battlefield systems. One of the most notable features is its modular construction. The rifle can be rapidly reconfigured for different missions: urban operations, border defense, open terrain, defensive patrols. Each configuration uses the same core weapon. That reduces training time and logistical burden. This level of flexibility is one reason global militaries are now studying it closely. Another area of global attention is the rifle's recoil control and firing stability. Israeli engineers focused heavily on keeping the weapon controllable under rapid fire. That improves accuracy. It also reduces fatigue. In prolonged operations, this matters more than raw caliber size. The world also took notice of the rifle's materials. It uses advanced lightweight composites and reinforced alloys. This reduces overall weight without sacrificing durability. For modern soldiers carrying heavy communication gear and protective equipment, even a small reduction in weapon weight makes a significant difference over long durations. What truly separates this rifle from many others is how deeply it integrates optics, sensors, and digital feedback. The rifle can interface with battlefield systems. That means targeting data, friendly unit location, and situational alerts can be synchronized. This does not turn the soldier into a robot. It gives the soldier more awareness with less cognitive overload. In global conflict studies, this shift is critical. Warfare today happens in crowded information environments. Soldiers are no longer operating with only what they see in front of them. They operate with layered intelligence. Israel designed this rifle to function cleanly within that environment. Another major surprise was how quickly international interest followed. Defense observers expected some export talks. They did not expect such broad attention across Asia, Europe, and Latin America. The reason is simple. Many militaries are searching for rifles that work reliably in both civilian protection operations and high-intensity conflict. This rifle was designed exactly for that balance. From a humanitarian perspective, controllability and accuracy matter deeply. Higher accuracy reduces unintended harm. Better target discrimination lowers the risk of collateral damage. While no weapon is humanitarian by nature, design choices can reduce accidental risk. This rifle reflects that modern design responsibility. Historically, small arms rarely drive major strategic change on their own, but they strongly influence how infantry units operate. Doctrine follows equipment. When weapons become lighter, faster, more precise, and better integrated, tactics evolve with them. Israel's new rifle has already influenced training philosophies in several countries. Instead of focusing only on mechanical marksmanship, training is shifting toward data supported engagement, threat recognition, team coordination, real-time feedback. This transforms the role of the individual soldier within a unit. Another global trend this rifle reflects is urban warfare dominance. Future conflicts are increasingly expected to occur in built-up areas. The rifle's compact configuration, short barrel options, and advanced optics support close-range precision. Tight turns, stairways, vehicles, doorways. These spaces demand stable, compact platforms. Yet the rifle also maintains effectiveness in open terrain. That dual-domain capability is rare. Many weapons specialize in one environment. Israel's design intentionally avoided that limitation. The manufacturing process behind the rifle is also significant. It relies heavily on automated precision machining and digital quality control. This ensures consistent performance across production batches. It also reduces long-term maintenance issues, which is a major concern for export customers. International defense analysts were also surprised by how affordable the rifle is relative to its technology level. Israel did not position it as a luxury system. It positioned it as a practical battlefield solution. That decision dramatically increased its appeal in developing defense markets. Another important factor is the rifle's adaptability to different calibers. This allows existing armies to integrate it without overhauling their entire ammunition supply chain. Logistical compatibility often determines whether a weapon becomes widely adopted or not. From a geopolitical perspective, Israel's rifle development also sends a strategic signal. It demonstrates that small nations can still lead in high-impact military innovation. Advanced design is no longer limited to superpowers. It is driven by experience, urgency, and engineering discipline. The psychological impact of new weapons is often underestimated. Adversaries monitor equipment advancements closely. When a new system changes expected engagement distances, reaction times, and unit coordination, it alters battlefield calculations. That effect alone contributes to deterrence. However, it is important to remain balanced. No rifle, no matter how advanced, changes the core human cost of conflict. Technology may improve efficiency. It may reduce some risks, but it does not remove the realities faced by civilians in conflict zones. This is why responsible analysis must always keep the humanitarian dimension in focus. Israel has repeatedly stated that its defense development focuses on protection first. The new rifle reflects this through accuracy, accountability systems, and layered safety mechanisms. These elements reduce accidental discharge risk and improve engagement control. Another area of interest is how this rifle addresses modern environmental challenges. It is designed to function in extreme heat, sandstorms, humidity, and cold. Few weapons manage to maintain performance across such wide ranges without increasing maintenance burden. The rifle also includes built-in diagnostic feedback. Soldiers and unit technicians can quickly identify malfunctions or wear before critical failure occurs. Predictive maintenance is becoming standard in large military platforms. Applying it to small arms is a significant step forward. Looking globally, this rifle arrives at a moment when infantry modernization is accelerating everywhere. Many militaries are reassessing their core equipment after observing recent conflicts. The emphasis is shifting from raw firepower toward information, dominance, and unit-level coordination. This rifle fits that shift almost perfectly. It acts not only as a weapon, but as a node in a broader combat system. That system's thinking approach is what caught much of the world by surprise. Israel's defense exports have always influenced global markets, but usually in air defense, drones, or missiles. This time, the influence is happening at the individual soldier level. That change carries wide doctrinal consequences. Another global reaction came from military trainers. They noted that the rifle encourages smoother shooting techniques and reduced overpenetration risk in urban environments. These small design choices translate into large tactical benefits. From a defense economics perspective, Israel also demonstrated how focused innovation can outperform sheer spending volume. The rifle was not built through oversized budgets. It was built through focused engineering and feedback loops. Media coverage of the rifle spread quickly after its first confirmed operational deployment. Analysts recognized performance indicators that are normally seen only after years of refinement. That suggests the system was stress-tested long before public appearance. International arms control observers are also watching closely. New weapon systems always raise questions about proliferation and regulation. So far, Israel has signaled cautious export control in line with international frameworks. Looking forward, this rifle is likely to influence the next generation of infantry equipment design worldwide. Lighter platforms, smarter integration, human-centric ergonomics, digital battlefield connectivity. These trends were already emerging. This rifle pushed them forward faster. In the end, the reason this rifle caught the world by surprise is not because it is the most powerful. It is because it reflects where modern warfare is moving. Faster decision cycles, tighter unit coordination, improved individual protection, reduced unintended risk. Technology alone does not win conflicts. People do. But tools shape outcomes. And this new rifle reshaped expectations of what an infantry platform can be in the 21st century.